Wagwan people of today. It's me, Shiveraway, Dragon Ball Super 3, the new DBZ game in the Roblox scene. However, a lot of you are asking, how do you get Super Saiyan and get other forms? I'm going to be teaching you guys that today, but before we get into this video, be sure to like it right now because it puts me in the algorithm, and be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So without further ado, into the video.
Forward on my own, there's a bright and shining pure light cutting through the darkness of the night. Now I can't help crying for my life in this endless time that I live inside. Take a closer look at who you are, it's reflected deep inside.
Alright, so boys, I know why you're here. You saw the title. You guys want to learn how you get Super Saiyan. So to get Super Saiyan, the very first thing, and I'm pretty obvious, but I just need to make sure, you have to be a Saiyan or you have to be a half Saiyan. So for Super Saiyan, it's going to have different requirements. So press M and hit transformations. When you hit transformations, you'll see they'll have different level requirements. Now, I just have the base Super Saiyan right now, and that's what I have equipped. So you're just going to click it once to equip it, and then you're going to have it. And then once you actually have it, what you're gonna have to do is you just need to press the button. So you can only have one transformation up at a time, and you're gonna want to just press 9 to get that. Now, when you're in Super Saiyan, that is not your only power up. You can also press the it's like that little, it's beside the plus button and between 0. If you press that and hold it, and then you'll see that I have different power ups. Now I can go in my calm state, or I could use KO Ken. And you see that's how I activate KO Ken, and I can press it again and activate KO Ken times 2, press again KO Ken times 4, press again KO Ken times 5, and it'll keep going up, and I can keep powering up like that. Now, you're probably wondering, how do I get Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Rose, Legendary Super Saiyan? And I'll show you that right now. So basically, the very first thing you're gonna want to go to is going to be it's gonna be your stats. So stats, the very first thing you're gonna want to check is your genetics. So as you can see, it shows that my genetics are adult Gohan. So basically, I'll be able to get any form that Gohan uses. So if I go to my transformation, that's why I can have Mystic, and that's gonna be the base one for half Saiyan. Now, what you need to actually do is get to, it's going to be in options. So I'm in options right now, and I can customize my genetics by clicking character options right over here. Right now, I only have Gohan's genetics, but there's Vegeta's genetics, Goku's genetics, there's a lot of different genetics, Broly's, which will give you Legendary Super Saiyan. I'm going to tell you guys how you get that, but these genetics, most of them are game passes, but Mystic is actually equal to things like Super Saiyan God, so it's not really pay to win. It's just it's almost like a cosmetic, but not really, because they do different things. So I'm gonna be going over the game passes so you know which one is which. Alright boys, so we're in the Game Pass tab right now. So the very first thing you want to go to is going to be the Genetics Pack 1. Now, Genetics Pack 1, this is going to give you a lot of cool stuff. Now, this is my favorite just because you have the Super Saiyan God Blue, the Blue Evolution. You have full power Super Saiyan 4, which I really like that. And you also have Super Saiyan Rose. So it's going to be Goku Black's genetics. So this is definitely a good one if you are a Saiyan. You're definitely going to want to get this genetics packs, only 400 Robux. That is a bargain. So I'm going to show you guys the next one right now. Alright, so the next genetics pack we have here is going to be genetics pack 2. Now, this one is only 100 Robux more, but it's actually, you're getting your bang for your buck. So you have a completely new race, and this one is also pretty good. But what I know a lot of people want is you want that wrathful mode. You want to be Broly. So this is where you're going to get your full power Super Saiyan. You're going to have your Super Saiyan God, or Legendary Super Saiyan. Yeah, so you're going to have that. You have basically Broly's genetics, and a lot of people have been saying that it's the strongest in the game. So I guess that if you just want to be OP, this is what you really want, but you're still gonna have to grind for it. Now, if you're a half Saiyan, and for all you Trunks fans, now there's Super Saiyan 1 to 2, and it has Super Saiyan's Rage, you know, that form that's exclusive to only Trunks. So there's also that. And then you got your Arcosian. So your Arcosians, this is gonna be basically Frieza's race, and so you have your metal. You have the metal variant up here, and you have Cooler's genetics, which is pretty cool. I think this is one of the cooler looking forms in the game. Me personally, I did not really like Cooler as a character. I think he was all right as an antagonist, but of course he did just get dispatched. But he was not bad. So if you want that, you get him too. But if you're half Saiyan, or if you want to be like Broly, this is definitely your pack to go with. So the last form we actually have here now, it's not really Super Saiyan, but it is Master Ultra Instinct, which is literally just the strongest form in the anime. So right here you see you got two new mentors, which are going to be Jiren and Ultra Instinct Goku. So you already know they're going to give you some overpowered skills. Now right here, there's some new outfits. These outfits, if you like cosmetics, that's good, but what's most important is you're going to unlock your Ultra Instinct, and that is going to be simply busted, because if you read the description of this, basically almost no one can hit you. It's just crazy. Like you can dodge combat and energy beams, basically everything. You can only be hit by another mastered Ultra Instinct, can fly faster than the flying Nimbus. So it's the fastest flight in the game, just overpowered for PvP and really anything really. So this is definitely the fastest thing in the game, the best thing, the strongest. So you're gonna want to get this if you have the Robux for it. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be using these fights as a bit of a disclaimer. So you guys gotta know that in this game, while your forms do play a big part, it's not the deciding factor in the battle, and that's why fighting another YouTuber here named Atlas0, as you can see, he is using Super Saiyan Rose on me, and he's actually level 1000, I'm level 60. I'm only using the base Gohan Genetics LSSJ, and as you can see, I can still keep up, I can still put in work against him. Just because it really depends on how you play, and I think the game is really balanced like that. You can end up winning a lot of fights with different forms. That's why I think that a lot of people should try out other things and not just Super Saiyan God or Legendary Super Saiyan and other stuff like that, because your forms, they don't play that big of a part. As you can see, I do end up beating him here just because I don't think he was that experienced at the time they were fighting. Didn't really know how to fight, so obviously I was winning here, even if he is way higher level than me. But that's just how the game is. So don't think that just because you buy these game passes or you grind for these forms, you'll immediately be a god. Speaking of god, here is the owner of the game, DB Dev, fighting me with Super Saiyan God Blue Evolution. And basically it just goes to show that so obviously he has some commands, so his health is like way high, like he has like just a ton of health. But right now, as you can see, I can still damage him just a little, even though he's using Super Saiyan God Evolution. I'm only using I think Kaioken times 10 I was using right here, plus Super Saiyan, but he still cannot do that. Like we're still fighting on decently an even playing field. Obviously it was probably going easy on me, I'm almost 100% sure he was, but even Super Saiyan God, you really don't need to be a god yourself to compete. Even though like he does end up whooping me just because of his sheer damage output. As you can see in this game, that's not what it's all about. Your modes are gonna it's gonna definitely, let's just say it, on the base level you're gonna be stronger than people, but not skill wise. So that's why, if you guys need to know my honest recommendation on which game pass to buy, I'd say buy that Ultra Instinct. It's definitely, I'd say, inherently just the strongest thing in the game. There's really nothing better than it until it gets nerfed, which I'm almost 100% sure it will. As you can see, now I'm getting comboed, and this is like unironically a skill gap. Like he's just straight comboing me, like doing everything I couldn't do anything, nearly get one tap there, try to do something, and I'm just dead. So thank you guys for making it to the end of the video. That's basically how you get Super Saiyan and other forms in the game. As you can see, I went over all the forms and recommended which ones you should get. But yeah, that's everything you need to know. Now, if you are still confused, be sure to watch my beginner's guide video. I'll link that in the description as well. So guys, it's me, Shiver Away, signing out. I'll see y'all in the next one.